Boers, you know how he handles these situations. You know, he knows what he's doing. And I'm sure he's got his team straight and ready to go. This is too good an offense to be shut down for so long. As Maloney claps his hands, he's got trips left, and he will turn and give to Jason Mackey, and he runs into a wall of explorers once again. So the Hudson defense picking up where it left off in the first half. Mackey picks up a yard on the play. It'll be second down and 9.
Gain of 1 yard.
So a lot to overcome for the Riverside Beavers here in the early going. And if you're Riverside, you really want to get some points on the board here. Make a statement on your first possession in the second half. They were able to string a little bit of a drive together right before the end of the first half, but penalties deflated it. And they go back to work here to start the second half, and the pass to Des Kirks, complete for a first down despite the coverage of Ian Robb. Kirks makes the catch, and they'll move the chains. It's Kirks' third catch of the game. He's up to 20 yards receiving, and a fresh set of downs for the Beavers as the clock runs with 10:55 to go, just underway here in the third quarter. Glad you could be with us here on OHSAA TV with videographer Nick Clemente. I'm Dave Grendzynski, bringing you all the action from Maple Heights Stadium. And now we've got some movement on the front line. They're going to say it was a false start on Riverside. Folks, we told you coming in that front line of Hudson on offense with Tommy Ricard and John Campa on that left side. These are two, the left tackle and the left guard, who are getting a lot of looks from Division I schools, including Ohio State and Penn State. They've been running behind those two big guys all night, but this Riverside offensive line is equally as talented. As Maloney now will roll left. Breaks away from one tackle, but he can't get away from big number 4, Lucas Alfredo, who gets the sack once again. So Alfredo still wreaking havoc on that front line for Hudson. He had a great first half, and once again gets the sack here in the early goings of the second half. So 9:56 to go. Second down and 18 now for Riverside. So the second half so far not starting out any better than the way the first half ended for Riverside. Trying to get something going here to start this third quarter, trailing 16-0. Maloney to throw. And he's under pressure again. Now he's going to run across the 40, dives forward to about the 43-yard line, well short of the first down. It's going to be third down and 12 now for Riverside. So Jake Ellie came into this game as the leading receiver for the Riverside Beavers. 50 catches, 931 yards, and 12 touchdowns on the year, and he has been shut down so far tonight. He's in a slot to the right. That's Kirk split wide to the right. Ethan Ross split wide to the left. Brady McKnight in a slot to the left. Twins to the left, twins to the right, and Jason Mackey now on the left hip of Mikey Maloney, who takes the snap and gives to Mackey. Mackey straight up the gut to midfield and wrapped up and dropped there by Ronan Spahn, short of the first down. Pickup of 8. It's going to be fourth down and about 5, and let's see what the Beavers do. Looks like the offense will stay on the field with 8:25 to go, third quarter. Riverside needs 5 yards to keep this drive alive. Maloney rolling right. Under pressure, wrapped up, throws incomplete. Trying to get it to Ellie in the flat, make that Mackey in the flat, and it had no chance. Under heavy pressure once again, and the Beavers will turn it over on downs at midfield, trailing 16-0 with 8:09 to go in the third quarter. Wow, this Hudson defense bended a little, but it did not break. The Hudson offense, led by Jagger Pillay, will turn and give to Ian Ludwig. Ludwig around the left side, across the 50, and gets to the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5. Second down and 5 as the clock runs with 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter. So Ludwig hasn't gotten in the end zone, but he's been doing that a lot tonight. When it looks like Painesville Riverside has strung him out and he has nowhere to go, he finds a hole and turns it upfield and picks up 4 or 5 yards. Now Pillay right up the gut, first down and more, across the 35, inside the 35, dives forward to the Painesville 32, and a flag comes in. It may be a late hit. Let's see what the refs say. They're discussing it. We've got a personal foul on Hudson, so they'll push him back.
It is a personal foul against Hudson.
That's why I need to stay out of the roughing
It'll be a first down.
because what I think I see is typically not what happens.
See, I always say
So we'll just wait for the official
it
call
should be first
from here on out. 7:38 to go.
25 or whatever. Rather
Put
than
it at
first
the
and
48,
Hudson
Phil.
leading 16 to nothing.
The rules are the rules, though.
So glad you could be with us tonight from Maple Heights Stadium. The rain continues to fall. It's more of a mist,
because
not affecting play.
I cover Riverside. I've said
Talked
that
with
for
videographer
years. I've never done that football years.
First down and 10.
Nick Clemente at halftime, and he
It is
says
a dead ball. It was a dead ball. That's what
not
you're saying.
affecting play. He's out there in the element, so we give Nick credit. He's got the camera out there. He's undercover, but he's out there. As the discussion is over, and it is now first and 10 from the 48. Play will hand the ball to Ludwig. He dives forward it once again. Looked like he was going nowhere, but it's up 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Clock is now running. We're approaching the 7-minute mark. Hudson just dominating this entire ball game so far. If you'd have told me before the game in the third quarter that Hudson would have 109 passing yards and Riverside would have 44, I would have never believed it. But that's where we are, folks. Hudson, 140 yards rushing, 109 yards passing, 249 total yards, and Ludwig trying to add to it, but he won't. Runs into a wall of Beavers, nowhere to go. Getting up off the bottom of that pile is just about everybody. Ryan, Fairbanks, Adams, Dodegy. Cameron Simpson, whose name we haven't called much tonight. Interesting story. He was the quarterback last year. Took over from Maloney when he got hurt. And had a great year. Threw for 1,300 yards, ran for like 400 yards. But Coach Borges told him at the beginning of the year, we're going back to Maloney. And Simpson said, okay. And all he did was become second-team all-district on defense at outside linebacker. So Cameron Simpson had himself a great year on defense after having a great year as the quarterback for Painesville Riverside last year. So 3rd down and 8, 5:46 to go. Pillay will throw it once again. Steps up and lets it fly. And he wants Jenkins. And this time it's nearly intercepted by Des Kirks. Great coverage on the play by Kirks. They were ready for him that time. That was the play they ran for the touchdown in the second quarter on the post. But it did not work that time because Des Kirk was ready, and Hudson will now punt it back to Painesville Riverside with 5:38 to go here in the third quarter. Division II, Region 5, regional semifinal playoff game between Hudson and Painesville Riverside. Snaps good. Kick by DePompe is away and bounces to Ellie, and he is across the 25 and dropped at the 20. Let's see where they're going to spot. 27-yard line, brought down by Nathaniel Coates for Hudson. So 5:27 to go, third quarter. Painesville Riverside still looking to get some points on the board. This high-powered Painesville Riverside offense, 42 points per game all season long, and they have nothing to show on the scoreboard so far tonight. This Hudson defense has been nothing short of dominating. So here comes the Painesville Riverside offense once again. That's Kirk split wide right. You've got triple stack to the left. Maloney with in the backfield with Mackey, and he wants to throw. He gets away from the defender. No, he hits Kirk on the hands, and Kirk could not hold on to it. Great coverage out there by Rob, and Maloney stepped up through the pass. Kirk's had it in his hands, but lost it, and I think Rob may have gotten a hand in there to knock it away, but that was nearly the big play Painesville Riverside was looking for. Just missed. On the bomb, Maloney to Kirk.
Who brought that up front?
5:19 to go, third quarter. Second down and 10 for Painesville Riverside. Ross, McKnight, and Ellie
That was a good play.
are trips to the left. Kirk's in his familiar spot split wide right. Mackey in the backfield along with Mikey Maloney. Maloney to throw. Looking for Ellie, and he's got him in the slot. 45, across the 50, and brought down across the 45 and down at the Hudson Explorer 41-yard line. And there he is for the first time tonight. Jake Ellie making a big play like he's done all season long for the Beavers. And now, Riverside in business with 5:02 to go, third quarter. Looking to get on the board. First and 10 from the Hudson Explorer 42-yard line. Maloney, snap. Gives to Mackey. Mackey across the left side. He's got another hole and a first down across the 30, inside the 30, down at the 27-yard line. A fresh set of downs, and the Beavers are on the move with 4:47 to go here in the third. Signs of life for the first time tonight from the Riverside offense. The snap's fumble. And Riverside fell on it. We got a flag down. It's going to be at least a loss of a yard. Let's see what the flag's
Can't have
about.
that previous one.
I gave him 13.
13, thank you.
That was a 13-yard pickup by Mackey, the longest of the night so far by any of the Riverside Beaver ball carriers. There is a big discussion going on between the officials,
That's what I'm saying.
and they're waving the flag off. So whatever they thought the flag was, they waved it off. And let's get you set up here. It looked like it was a loss of a yard on the fumbled snap, so it'll be second down and 11, I think. With 4:27 and the clock still running here in the third. They've got first and 10 in the scoreboard, but I don't think that's right. Maloney in the gun. Ellie in motion. Maloney to throw, getting flushed out of the pocket, rolling right, gets rid of it. Out of bounds. He just threw it away.
Pretty good job
Once again, this Hudson Explorer defense, there he is once again. Ronan Spahn, once again, doing his thing. He has been all over the place tonight for Hudson. So now I believe it's third down and 11 after the loss of a yard on the first down play. So third and 11, 4 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the third quarter here from Maple Heights Stadium. The winner of this game going to punch their ticket to the regional championship, and by all means, it's probably going to be against Hoban because they're up big on Akron, St. Vincent, St. Mary. Maloney to throw. Down the left side, pass call. He threw a bullet out there to Ross, and it's a first down for the Beavers. They will move the chains once again with 4:04 to go in the third quarter. The ball is placed on the 16-yard line of Hudson.
Who caught that? I can't remember.
Mackey
Ross.
in the backfield with Maloney. He'll take the ball and work the right side. Dives forward inside the 20 down to the 11. We'll call it a gain of 5 for Mackey.
It's the first drive. It looks like they're short.
And that was a bullet from Maloney to Ross. It was Ross who had that big catch against Menor to set them up for that game-winning field goal attempt. It was coming up big again here in the third
We
quarter
got one-on-one here on the outside.
of the regional semifinal. Maloney to throw on the slant, looking for McKnight, and there's a flag. That'll be a pass interference. Jack Jenkins had him by the waist, pulled him down, and that was about as easy a call as the officials have had to make all night. That was a clear pass interference on Jack Jenkins. So Jenkins, he's having a great night, but that was the first blemish on his resume so far here in this regional semifinal.
Pass interference on
McKnight on the slant. Jenkins grabbed him around the waist, pulled him down. So it'll be first and goal now for Riverside with 3:20 to go in the third quarter. As the ball is spotted at the 6-yard line. So first and goal from the 6. Ross split wide left. Ellie in a slot to the left. Kirk's wide right.
He was playing.
And Mackey's in the backfield. There goes McKnight in motion, and Maloney will keep it himself out the middle. Touchdown, Riverside! with 3:16 to go in the third quarter. They cut into the Hudson lead. It is now 16-6 on a touchdown run by Mikey Maloney, and they will go for 2.
8-play drive.
The offense back out there. Trips left. Maloney getting everybody set up. Twins to the right.
Yeah.
That's McKnight in a slot to the right. Maloney clapping his hands.
No game.
Steps up, tells the offensive line what he's ready to do. There's the snap. He's going to keep it himself. Drives forward, and he's in for the score. So it's 3:16 to go. The Riverside Beavers have cut the lead in half.
And Riverside,
8 plays.
At 16-8.
2 minutes and 20.
What an impressive drive by the Riverside Beavers. The first time tonight that they have really put something together and they got on the board. An impressive drive.